We had two wonderful foods. Well, I wouldn't say the other one was a food, it was a coffee. One was called camp coffee. Camp coffee, I ask you. Camp coffee. Does anyone ever heard of camp coffee?
Yeah.
Ah, great. So you know what I'm talking about. You remember there was the Raj, you know, the Indian gentleman, and the little serving boy that was standing like that, you know, half his side, of course, with a tray, with a bottle of camp coffee. Of course, you know, during the war and everything, no one could afford real coffee. Camp coffee was mainly chicory and coffee essence, you see. So, anyway, it's still going. I don't know why. Who on earth wants to drink it? But we also had Robinson's Golden Shred, which was... You remember that? Yes. Right, you see, Golden Shred. It was a marmalade or a jam. And it was wonderful stuff, and it had a gollywog on the jar, and you could collect gollywogs. There was a gollywog jazz band, I remember, little pins, we all had them at school. It was fantastic. Well, some arsehole several years ago, and I don't mind, you know, not mincing my words here, you know, PC Brigade, don't they get me the tits, honestly. They decided that gollywogs on jam jars was not the real thing anymore, so they banned the gollywog. After they got round banning the gollywog, they banned the little boy on the camp coffee, you see. All of a sudden there was the English gentleman with no one serving him his bloody coffee. I mean, let's get our facts right. It's like airbrushing Winston Churchill's cigar. Did you see that one? It's like airbrushing Winston Churchill's cigar. What bullshit! And we all know what happens here when it comes to bullshit, right? I mean, Jesus Christ. Anyway, so I really got fed up with this. And on my travels several years ago, I was in Bude. You remember Bude? A wonderful seaside town. And I came across one of these in the shop window. Actually, I got a big one at home, but he's on my bed and he doesn't like going out at night. Yeah, he's a little bit scared. And it's a gollywog, and it's a sweet little gollywog, you know. So I said to the woman, wow, you sell gollywogs, how come? Oh, I noticed they're at the back of the shop. I said, do you get many complaints? She said, it's unbelievable. The people that come in complain are the white people. The black people come in and say, wow, you've got gollywogs, and they buy them. I kid you not. She said, it's ridiculous, the amount of white people that have come in and said, get those gollywogs out, they're not nice, you know, you shouldn't have them in the shop. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not a racist, but I think there are, you know, more important things in our life that we need to resolve instead of banning gollywogs from jam jars and little boys that serve camp coffee. Camp coffee. So, anyway, I rewrote a little song here, and I do apologise for having to use the words, because I've never done it in public before. I wonder why, he said. Anyway, and it goes like this. How much is that gollywog in the window? The one with the fuzzy old hair. How much is that gollywog in the window? Or are you annoyed that it's there? I'm not politically correct, and I don't care if you're a wok, a chink, or a Jew. But if you start picking on golly, I'm likely to stick one on you. Robinson's marmalade once had a golly on its label for all to see. Why did they get rid of the golly? He was a good friend to me. Now gollies have always been friendly. Old storybooks prove that it's true. So why did some narrow-minded bastard ban gollies from jam jars and you? Thank you. Do you all agree with me, or is somebody against me for that? I mean, I'm just curious. I don't care if you